100%, let me say 20% of what, would I say 20%? Is about 20% of those who pass through this route are well-doing Nigerians and mostly graduates, undergraduates, and those who have already passed that thin line. Thank you, welcome.
Well,
thank you.
How's the family now?
I'm fine.
Well,
yeah.
You look great.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, now I want to quickly ask you one or two things.
Okay.
I believe through this very interview, a lot of people will learn from inside.
Yeah.
Right? Your own vision when you say take come up for Nigeria, and the risk when you say you take enter this Europe. Wait till you come meet here. The opportunity when you say they here, what's the risk?
To start with, the risk we took while coming here.
Okay.
And while arriving, at arrival, never watered it.
Okay. Why you believe say no water?
No water.
Why?
One, we were, let me say for instance, let me not use myself as an example. Let me say for instance, 100%, let me say 20% of what, would I say 20%? Is about 20% of those who pass through this route are well-doing Nigerians and mostly graduates, undergraduates, and those who have already passed that thin line.
Established.
Yeah. Before I left Nigeria, I just graduated. While studying, while in Nigeria, I have bikes of my own. Nobody. I started from the scratch. I also work while schooling. All of a sudden, I heard about the movement is straight. I opted out for the voyage, and it wasn't easy, but it wasn't all that easy. But God did it. At arrival, what I saw or the experience I started gathering fresh. Never wanted this risk we took. And arriving, we started going into, and is this paramilitary with us, or would I say paramilitary, or we started from the scratch. We go for all this, you know, the steps that you undergone. Now measure most of us that are in Nigeria that have already passed through this route, that couldn't pass the route, but they are there. In Nigeria, they just graduated. They have started. They moved on with life. A lot of these guys doing well on media. Do you know how many years I gave them in age? In knowledge, in terms of, I moved far
from them. Ahead of them.
I graduated since 2014. I graduated since 2014. Now, take for instance, some of my age, most of them, my classmates. Are doing well, and some who are still trying to stand, but they are not begging. Then now, most of us, those who couldn't attend the 4 years of school, but are in Nigeria doing business, they've gone far from the level at which we are still at now. But you know, it's a process. As soon as we just arrived, the process started immediately, and we were feeling it. You know, everybody felt the pain of starting Uno. While people are just moving, some are traveling to UK. One of my classmate is in US. He drives on this Lexus 458 now. He's doing fine. A lot who are in UK, like Donald, living in UK, doing well. But thank God today, you know, it's a process. It's a process.
Now, you say you were a graduate before you came here.
Sure.
Coming to Europe here, did your academic acquisition or skills, does it give you any advantage here as you arrive in this place?
To start with, that name graduate, as of arriving, died. If you want to be Italians call it riconoscimento, or hai fatto un riconoscimento della tua laurea. If you couldn't bring it to them so that they see it and look for how to look for its equivalent here in Italy, you just like you are just like everybody who just entered, everyone who just entered who couldn't identify what they are. But what will differentiate you from A and B is when you go to either the prefettura the Scuola Italiano, and they see your doings or the way you are reading. Whatever they do, you become conscious of, oh, I want to read this, or and they see that this in you, that boldness and that spirit of
the zeal.
Yeah, they say no, this one have that experience. I started as I have one or two evidences I should be showing you here now.
Okay.
But due to time,
okay,
as soon as I landed, after 2, 3, 4 days, they took me to one of the schools here in Viterbo.
Okay.
I said, okay, I would like to study more, but on a different discipline. Okay. They said, okay, they took me to ethics, Leonardo da Vinci College, Viterbo, okay, where you start from class to learn aeronautic engineering, okay, or flight service and maintenance. Okay. Then I went there. The language was what pushed me out, because okay, at that beginning time, a lot of things are running into my mind, and I'm going. Starting with the language is very, very difficult. Okay. But I couldn't pass the exam, but the text on English and the mathematics and the computer, okay, I passed those one. I had about 50. But then Italian language and their other this thing I couldn't do to read it out. The okay, pronunciation, then you know the word you're not yet the word having been frequent on your mouth. So okay, it was a difficult thing for me to start. So okay, that thing made me to go back. Okay. But now that I have the language now, I can read, I can write. Okay. But age is no longer.
Oh, which will say when you come, the language was a problem. The age was on your side. Now you have the language.
I came to Italy. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. I came at the age of. I arrived to Italy at the age of 28. Okay. Or 29. Okay. They now count 8 years back.
Okay, that is about 37 now.
Count 8 years back then. So now that this guy is not okay. So now that I can read and write in Italian language, I passed all my driving school exam at a sitting. Okay. I have that zeal of going to school, but in Italy, I don't think I can continue again. After this one, I'm going on Tuesday. I wish studying away from Italy so that I'll go to English speaking country, so that immediately I'm done, then I'll pursue my career. Okay. Here, before you pursue your career in terms of education, you start from scratch, or you go to Nigeria, bring your certificate, take it to the embassy. The ambassador will translate it and put stamp. They take it to any of the school that you want to do this, and then they will now start looking for how to.
Okay, why you not do your own like that? Immediately you come here. Why you not?
Why I didn't pursue it through that? Start pursuing it through that. As at arrival, we realized that there is this thing called permesso di soggiorno. Okay. So how are you going? If they mail it to me from Nigeria, okay. Where am I going to start? You are just somebody that was left in the refugee camp. Okay. The money is about 450 euro then.
Okay, to process those documents.
Yeah. Oh. Then you know when you know what I mean. Those who came new would often say this. Where am I going to start? You are just like you look up, it's very, very down. Up, down, far. You look down. You are just at the dilemma. You just remain like this. You only go to bed, sleep, wake up, and pray God to help you to start to have a new beginning. Okay. Then the new beginning they gave us, thank grazie to them, okay. Italians, they did well. Okay. Because if and only if you took those steps that they said follow, at least most of us will be doing well now. Because I believe that myself now. I left camp early. Okay. I got document 2 months. Then I started pursuing my future. Okay. I worked in the camp. I went back to the camp to start working. Then from there I started driving school. From there I passed immediately 2000. This is way back to 2016. Okay. I started pursuing driving school. The ones I understand. So before 2019, before 2018, I've already understood all what the language or the exam is also talking. Then I went for the driving exam. I passed one. I had driving license in 2019 before Corona. My first assignment was to go to Milan. No road, no Google. There was only this Google on this phone. Then I think I drove to Milan. They paid my ticket to Milan. Then I went there and drove one to God, a big one, to Rome. I started doing deliveries. Then immediately I I now realize that there are a lot of things ahead of me. I started going from A, B, C. And this at this point now, thank God that I've seen a better tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a better tomorrow.
Okay. Now you are here. Now you have explored a lot of ways, and you have also seen the back and forth of everything.
Yeah.
So, what will you now say now about the opportunity that you are now having ahead of you now, compared to the one you were having as a vision in Nigeria?
The opportunity I had now, I'm having now, is far more better than the one I'm having in Nigeria before.
Okay.
One, after these years of toiling, gathering experience, traveling from one state to the other, the ability to have it when you wanted it or when you needed it, and gathering them has a lot of things to do. Impact. Now, as it stands now, I have document, I have passport. If I want to go to Nigeria, I fly to Nigeria, come in, go and run one business. One of our mates that came to CC is pushing container. Yeah, push container often and on. Yeah, here in Rome here. Yeah, a lot of guys are doing business. Some are doing well. My own, I'm left. So I chose going to logistics and transportation.
Okay.
I had like 2 cars as it stands now.
Okay.
But one was impounded. I bought another one. This big one that you see now. Okay. So I think that if I want to go to US now, I have my Nigerian passport. I'm waiting for Carta Sojourn to be given to me. You know what I mean by Carta? So that this 10 years one, at least I can fly to India and go. When you apply, because I'm working with one of these delivering companies. So I think I'm working. So whatever where you want to go, once you present your working documentation and you apply, you go. So that one gives you more opportunity than remaining in Nigeria, or like what you're asking. Because in Nigeria now, if you haven't traveled, the procedure of getting your visa is hectic.
That is true.
Some will be scammed. A lot of people who are scammed. A lot of people have been scammed, and a lot of people are still not yet giving up. And a lot of people have seen that people are being scammed. I want to also be scammed, or I want to try. Not all heads are not the same.
Yes. All
heads are not the same. So what gives you the morale is your spirit.
Okay.
And not everybody will be scammed.
Okay.
It said that there's scamming one, and how is this said? You can't keep fooling people all the time. But yes. I believe that
can scam one, can't scam all.
The number of people that are traveling out and the number of people that are scammed, the people that we are traveling out, those who really have the visa or this opportunity to travel are more than those who were scammed. So that is it.
Okay, now lastly so the way you come, experiences so you don't gather, and due to your educational background and everything and all that you left behind, just to let go to have the future you are looking up to today, what would be your general advice to people who still find themselves in such a dilemma?
My advice to everyone is, before you leap, you look. Before you jump, look where you are going to jump. Don't just jump because people are just jumping without having one thing you bear in mind, you're not having a parachute. If in case you want to jump and land and you see that the place is not level ground, parachute could sustain you until you deviate from the main or actual position you're meant to land to another place. So before you leap, make your findings, make your research, ask questions. We believe that it's not easy. You can't eat your cake and have it. Yeah. It is said that if you want to wake up tomorrow fulfilled, you must go to bed with determination. So now, if you want to travel, be sure that you're ready to travel. Don't just do the procedure or the process I passed when I was at home, or when I heard about the traveling.
Just move with the majority.
Yeah. Make your findings, be prepared, have your BT, everything, seek for visa. But if you are passing, you just want to travel because you are passing through a lot. I was a bricklayer in Nigeria. I was, in fact, would I say, in all ramification, I have technical experience of almost the technical jobs that is known as of today.
Okay.
So I do a lot of things to make money, but I don't go into the bad ones.
Okay.
So if at all I'm in Nigeria, with the level of experience I got before going to institution, and after graduating and after passing schools, if at all I keep remaining in Nigeria. A lot of I think by now, one I should hold one.
Okay.
And work on it.
There should be also a way forward.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying this is now, when you get your money to travel, don't just feel as if with money can answer your call. No.
Okay.
Make your research. If you want to go to UK, you want to come to Italy, you want to go to Finland, you want to just make your research. Okay. Then ask questions before you start investing on it. Yeah, it's an investment to the future. But if you couldn't think twice or make your research, you might even you will live to regret why you started the journey initially, and it could take you like 6-7 years before you get yourself back. Yeah, because I believe that without proper findings, you go nowhere. Right. So that's it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this your time out with us. God bless you, sir.
So guys, I'm also a content creator.
Okay.
And I'm also into in fact, just you can check me on Facebook, The Bold.
Okay.
The Bold Chukwu. So that's it.
Facebook and Instagram or
on Instagram is also The Bold.
Okay.
So that is it. So,
all right, guys, you try to check him out, The Bold, on Facebook and Instagram. Are you still on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube is also The Bold.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.